Manchester, England. In those last few minutes, even with the game sealed and a place in the final secure, Manchester City's staff members and substitutes could not sit still. They pulsed with energy. They roared at every poor challenge. They demanded action from the referee for every transgression. They cheered every completed pass. As the clock ticked into injury time, they fretted and fidgeted when Paris Saint-Germain won a free kick within sight of Éderson's goal. They cheered when it sailed over. The voice of Mark Sertori, the club's long-standing masseur, bellowed out across the empty Etihad Stadium. "No chances," he shouted. There were no more than 30 seconds left, and PSG needed to score 3 times. To the rational brain, there was nothing to worry about. 2 goals from Riyad Mahrez had long since put the outcome beyond doubt. The distant prospect of a P revival had evaporated entirely when Ángel Di María, its Argentine wing, had kicked out at Fernandinho and duly been sent off. City had been home and dry ever since. But the rational brain goes quiet when the stakes are quite so high. For all that City has achieved in the past 13 years, as it has been transformed from hardscrabble makeweights to the preeminent force in English soccer, soon to be winners of 3 of the past 4 Premier League titles, and 5 of the past 10, the Champions League has become something of an open sore. Like PG, City was built, at considerable expense, to win the Champions League. Not in the sense that it is the game's final frontier, a team's greatest ambition. It is that for City, this iteration of City, anyway, this competition is the ultimate purpose. It is why Pep Guardiola, the standout coach of his generation, was hired. It is why the people who hired him, his former colleagues at Barcelona, Txiki Begiristain and Ferran Soriano, were hired. It is why he has been granted the chance to gather a squad that meets every single one of his demands at a training facility built to enable him to work in absolute serenity. Soccer does not, of course, work according to a formula, no matter how much money and expertise go into its construction. They have learned that at City the hard way. The long slog of the Premier League has proved easy to master in comparison with the chimera of the Champions League. There is, as Guardiola said, something in the stars in this competition, and it is hard to disagree. He has spent most of the past 10 years in charge of either a powerhouse Bayern Munich team or a Manchester City side of the most exquisite brilliance, yet this will be his first appearance in the final of this tournament since 2011. The disappointments have been startling in their variety, compelling in their unpredictability. Under Guardiola, City has been caught cold by a youthful and unheralded Monaco, and then blown apart by a surging and hungry Liverpool. It has had its heart broken by Tottenham and its brain frazzled by Lyon.